What's up, what's up, what's up? It's good to be with you guys again. I am feeling much better than last time, so I feel really grateful for that. And I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. And yes, I am video recording in the bathroom, in case you didn't know. And this beautiful shower curtain actually makes a wonderful backdrop. Wouldn't you agree? Anyway, I do stuff in the bathroom. What can I say? I record music. I don't know. It's good lighting. It's quiet. The folks that I live with are downstairs watching a movie. You might even hear some of that in the background now. Anyway, so I'm in here doing my thing, and it's cool. It's cool. So I wanted to update you guys on my goals that I had, 4 to 5-ish goals that I had a little over a year ago in August, had set these goals, and I wanted to kind of update you on what was going on. So my first goal, if you recall, was a God religiously centered goal. I wanted to have a stronger relationship with God, and I wanted to get my own undeniable spiritual experience, conviction of my Savior, and that He was there and His atonement is real. And I feel like I've had experiences with God before, but I really needed to have something. So I went back and watched the video, and I was like, yeah, I was in tears, and I was just determined to grow in that area. Or I was just done. Like it was done. And that was true. And I've had a couple experiences since then, which I am grateful for, and I'll share some things with you guys on that. But I just want to say, in all honesty, full disclosure, like I didn't focus on all these goals, completely this whole time. I've tried. They were always in my mind, but I got distracted. I had other things going on, and but I'm really grateful to be getting back to this and back to looking at these goals and deciding where I want to be with everything and with those. And I think I'd like to just focus on them again. And so what happened was, I'll tell you one experience. What happened was I kept studying, kept searching, kept praying, and seeking spiritual guidance, not necessarily intellectual things, and I wanted to distinguish those. And so I had some growing moments or a little bit of understanding, but something really cool happened to me in October of last year, actually, when I was in Boston. This is where I got my Boston hoodie shirt I've got on. I was out there to record 4 of my songs professionally, and that was kind of a cool experience. But I was also there, and while I was there, I had this moment where I was really having a hard time with this certain temptation or this certain thing that was going on. I'm not going to explain all the details, but for me it was just difficult, and I couldn't overcome it. I couldn't control myself, so to speak. I could, but I couldn't. Like, it was like I tried to exert all my willpower, and it wasn't enough. So at that moment, I said, Lord, I've been trying to pray to you. I've been always trying to do my best to do the things you want me to do, and reading and studying, and I just need your help. I need you. I need you, Lord, and this is the moment I need you in. I was all alone. There's no one else could help me, and I had given all I could. And it was really intense and really challenging. And I was also in the bathroom. So anyway, it wasn't but a few minutes after I had tried to struggle with it on my own, and then I don't have an addiction or anything, and it was just something I had struggled with a little bit. Then something happened, which was a miracle. I mean, it was just a miracle, and I knew it was by God's power, through the atonement of Jesus Christ, that I was able to overcome this challenge. Something changed within me. My thought process was different. It felt like the temptation wasn't there, and the desire was gone. Just everything was different, and I knew. And that was an experience that I cherish and treasure, because that was an answer. And the Lord knew I was looking to understand and to know for myself that this is real. This is real. And actually just recently, I had another experience where I was on a path to do a certain career, and I kept feeling uncomfortable. I kept having a hard time with it. I even was in tears one day. And this was about a week before I was going to leave on my trip. It had to do with my trip and why I went to Arizona, because it was there to do some coaching, get some coaching experience, to get a certification to do high performance coaching. And he said, this isn't your path right now. And I was like, what? And it was an understanding and a knowledge that came to me spiritually, and it wasn't intellectual, it was from God. And I knew that I had to cancel that, and it was because of some things that I need to work on internally and spiritually, to make Christ my foundation, and to build upon his principles and teachings so that he can prepare me to do other things. And also I think he wants me to focus greatly on my children, and that I have not been giving them as much as I could be giving them, but I can't do it without his strength and his guidance. So pretty cool, I have to say. I've had some really neat experiences, and those are only 2 within the last year. You know, there's probably a couple other ones, and little steps I take along the way as I try and I see what happens, and I try to listen and I try to understand. But it's slow going sometimes, but I do feel like I have received my own spiritual experiences enough to where I do know and I do believe, and I do want to continue down this path because I like where it goes. It feels good, and I like the peaceful feeling that I have, and I know that that is the only thing that can come from God. Like Satan and evil cannot imitate peace. It only confuses you and frustrates you, and when I feel peace, like I know I'm on the right path. So thumbs up, guys, for that. So I don't think I have the same exact goal with that, but my goal is to continue down that spiritual path, to not give up, to not get complacent, or to not study and pray, but to continue to be consistent, try to be more consistent actually, because I haven't been completely consistent like I'd like to be. That's full disclosure. But I would like that too. And something else that, well, I don't think I'd share that one. Maybe at another time or with one-on-one experiences, but I think, but he's directing me and he's guiding me, and I feel very grateful for that knowledge. And so anyway, that's kind of how it's going with my first goal, and things are good with that. Even though there are times I'm like, what is going on? Sometimes I'll be depressed or sad or something, but I still hold true to what I know, and I just know it's a hard time, and then I'll get through it, and I always do, and he always provides me with strength and peace and understanding. So it's really good. It's good. And I think this is what a lot of people deal with, ups and downs, and I don't think I'm alone here. And so I encourage you, if you don't know anything about God and you want to learn, take the time to do these things, to pray and study and ask questions and listen for those answers. And if you don't believe in God or don't want to, then thanks for listening, and hopefully this has still been a good video for you. But I know in my heart that God is real, and I love him. I love Jesus Christ, who's my Savior. I know that he lives and that he's helped me, and I'm grateful for that, and it brings me a lot of peace and joy in my life. So anyways, guys, have a good night, or morning, or wherever you are, or whenever you are when you see this video. I hope you're doing well, and I'll touch base with goal number 2 very soon. Love you all. Bye.